After my brother's best friend took my virginity, I shyly confessed my feelings to him, but he rejected me and left the country. To make matters worse, I soon discovered I was pregnant with twins. I hid the true identity of their father from everyone, yet 4 years later, my brother brought the twins to welcome his best friend back home. I'll be off to work soon. Please take care of the kids for me, I pleaded with my brother Adrian. He nodded. By the way, I'll be going to the airport later to pick up Dominic Hayes. My jaw nearly hit the floor. Dominic Hayes? It had been 4 years since I'd even heard that name. Yeah, my best friend, you remember him, right? Adrian asked. How could I forget? My first love, the guy who turned me down, who unknowingly turned my life upside down. 4 years hadn't been long enough to erase the memories. Oh, Dominic, of course I remember. Been a while, I said, trying to sound casual. Yeah, I'm thinking he might stay here with us for a while. What? My voice cracked. Stay here? Every day under the same roof? My eyes darted to my kids, and panic rushed in. What if Dominic figured out the truth? No, these kids were mine. I'd raised them on my own. No one was going to claim them. All right, brother, I forced a smile. I knew arguing would only make Adrian suspicious. I'll get ready for work, I said quickly and rushed upstairs, my heart pounding. The thought of seeing Dominic again made my chest tighten. He had been my undoing, my heartbreak, my first everything. What if my foolish heart slipped back into old patterns? No, I couldn't let that happen. At Lancaster Incorporated, I plastered on a smile when my colleague Brenda waved. Allison, how are you today? I'm fine, Brenda, you? Good, but you don't look fine. Spill it. Nothing serious, just stayed up all night reworking the dress design. Brenda sighed. Hopefully the boss doesn't shoot it down again. Victor Lancaster, the president, was ridiculously handsome and equally impossible to please. He'd rejected my designs for weeks now. Rumor was he never even wanted to run the company, but lately, he seemed strangely invested in my work. If he rejects it again, he can hand it off to someone else, I muttered. Brenda grinned. Forget him, you've got a date tonight. You can't back out this time. I dodged her blind date setups for months, but maybe she was right. Maybe I needed to move on from Dominic. Okay, fine, I'm in, I smiled. Neither of us noticed Victor passing by until my phone buzzed. Shoo, it's the boss, I whispered. Bring the design to my office, now. His voice cut like ice before the call even ended. I sighed. Wish me luck. Always, Brenda teased. In his office, Victor lounged in his leather chair, fingers tapping the desk. Come in, he called. I stepped in with the designs. Here, sir, I said, praying for mercy. He studied them for 10 long minutes. Finally, better than the junk you've been bringing me. I blinked. Thank you, sir, I squealed before catching myself. Did I just thank the devil for an insult? I started to leave when his voice stopped me. Allison Brooks. I turned, forcing a smile. His green gold eyes, so much like mine, locked onto me. The dress should be finished by the end of today. My stomach twisted. Was he kidding? You heard me, he said with a tilt of his head. Yes, sir, sure, I muttered, swallowing rage and storming out in silence. I worked late into the night, the only one still in the building. Brenda had already cancelled my blind date out of pity. At 8 p.m., my phone buzzed. Without checking the caller ID, I answered. Hello? The voice on the other end froze me in place. My hands turned clammy. It was him, Dominic.